Hey y'all, it is Listening Lotus coming back to you with another read. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, springtime is here. I am here for it. I don't know if y'all are, but okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? You should be. Let's go ahead and just see what is coming out. I hope y'all is getting outside as much as you possibly can, even on them lunch breaks, okay? I get it, but even on them lunch breaks, make it happen, Captain. Let's go ahead and just see what kind of messages that they have for you guys, collective, and go from there, okay? Not gonna hold y'all. Not gonna hold y'all. Thank you guys so much for all the support on anything pertaining to me, okay? And I wish all of that abundance and prosperity back to y'all at all times, shape, or form, and fashions. I was gonna say, don't act up now. There we go. Because sometimes you gotta talk. I don't know about any other reader, but yeah, I had to talk to my cards like they my BFF or something. First card is desires. It says, I offer all longings to you. Okay. I really, every time I see this card, I just be seeing like love is in the air, literally. Like they are on a cloud. They on cloud nine somewhere. And I love that for y'all. Okay. It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who offers all longings to you, darling. It don't say darling. I'm just adding that in there. It says, let me feel whole, knowing all true needs will be handled and you are my source for all. So really trusting the process and understanding that everything that you are asking for is definitely coming to the forefront, okay? Don't ever forget that. Ever, ever. Ever, ever. Okay. And then we have centered, okay? Affirmation at the top is I hold my center, okay? You may be definitely doing a lot of meditating at this time, a lot of meditation focused on not only just keeping yourself centered and balanced, but also focusing on your desires, okay? At the bottom, it says, into one who holds my center in all situations, okay? Letting nothing get you up out of your hook, aka your center. No matter how challenging, fill me with serenity and calm and wrap me in your faith. Okay, so confirmation. Definitely a lot of clouds in these cards. Ah, that's cute. Okay. And then next we have is an adventure. Where y'all going? Okay. This could be definitely like an actual like boat cruise. Y'all going on a cruise? Which one? And what dates? Cause I'll go. Okay. With the adventure card, affirmation at the top is I will ride with the tide. Okay, so no matter which way people are trying to persuade you or sway you, okay, because with all the, do you see this ocean? Do you see the way them waves is taking this cutting this boat every which way but loose? Okay. But through it all, hold your center, okay? Through it all. At the bottom, we have into one who rides with the tide, happily trusting where I'm being led, even when everything doesn't make sense yet. So definitely somebody be going through a whole freaking whirlwind right now, whether if this is mental or physical, okay? Somebody definitely got a lot going on. What you got going on? Collective, where y'all going? Okay. Did y'all already book? Y'all already cruise is probably already booked up for this year. I be so last minute with some stuff. But if y'all let me know, I'm coming. I will pull up, okay? Seriously. Okay, let's see what else is going on with this energy. It's definitely giving fun, but it's like be mindful of the fun. Like, how do I put it? Like, have fun, but not too much fun. Okay, now they just got too talking too much. I'm talking too much, and they talking too much. All right, first card is safety. Safety is the foundation of life and cherish the calm moments. So if you are either in a calm or understanding that there is calm before the storm, because baby, this card here or whatever, it's given a lot of, it's a lot of movement, a lot of motion. But it also could be someone going on an actual adventure, okay? Like you got your Dora backpack and you are ready to go. Um, but with the cherish the calm moments, I do feel like someone was in this energy and now they are strategically choosing when, where, and how they want to put their chaos in a healthy way. And what I mean by that, like, say, uh, I always give the example of like even someone that's like ex-military for an example, right? And that is completely total different excuse me, lifestyle. And then when they get back into the quote unquote this world, okay, because it's just difference of worlds or whatever, they both got different timelines. But when they get over to the civilian world, um, they have to find new ways to express the levels of extremity that they once were used to doing. And so a healthy way of doing that where they can still hold their center, um, they could go to the gun range, or they can tend to do a lot of community work that's going to keep them quote unquote busy. Um, a lot of them end up opening a lot of different like businesses that have a lot of like tactical baselines and like showing people self-defense, just like stuff like that, where they're still they're still going on an adventure, it's still a ride, okay, but they are doing it in a way where they are more calm with it, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, so there's that. Next card we have is wisdom. I love that. It says wisdom comes from experience and reflection. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Okay. And what better way to get wisdom through experiences? So with the adventure card, this is definitely could be you went through a whirlwind of adventures, aka experiences, and now you are basically putting it, making it all come together in a harmonious way, okay? Because everything happens in phases. You might have a phase of just like, usually the typical is like phase of like naive and just like completely open, and then you find a way to like basically structure that, right? But you had to go through like a chaotic period of that too, of just like um different experiences and examples of showing you how to even cultivate or use your discernment. And now that you have came up with a baseline between those two different worlds, now you're able to be more grounded and centered and actually just take the lessons and the wisdom from your experiences and leave the other bullshit. Okay. I love that. And then you have connection. Okay. So even, okay, for even my lovers out there, being more wise and being more safe about who you are choosing to connect with when it comes to your longing desires. This could be definitely some of my singles that I'm speaking to. Okay. With the connection card, it says stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. And that is the most wisest thing that I feel like that they could have fucking told y'all today. Seriously. All of these go hand in hand. All of these go hand in hand. Okay. That's good enough. I want to make sure that y'all can see the words and everything. Um, let's scoop this up. Let me see. Yeah, whoever I'm talking to, you just being very choosy, being very mindful. Again, you've went through and you've had enough experiences at this point in time where you're at in your life. Not saying that you're not gonna have any more, okay, but they're just gonna look different now. And you have found a way to always come back to your center, always come back to self. Whether if that is self-reflecting as to where you are within the whole dynamic in the situation. Um, Basically, long story short, there is from this point moving forward, right? No matter what adventure you choose to go to, you always choose to start from your center, and then within your center, and when you're basically holding this time to be within your center, you are looking at the connection as a whole. You're using your wisdom, and most importantly, you're being safe. Okay. So even with the desires and stuff that you long to seek to have in the near future, you're making sure that these top three things, okay, um, are basically being paramount throughout that experience or situation, if you will. Okay. Let's see what else. could come of this. And then we gonna get out of here. Ah, there we go. But overall, the energy looks good. Energy looks damn good, y'all. Okay. It's just literally, it's really giving just structuring your chaos, structured chaos. But you're doing it in a way where it's like you're cool with it. So that's all that matters. Okay. And we have is to know your worth. I love that. I do feel like that is the growing theme overall with these cards is now, if not more so than ever, you understand and know your worth. So I'm gonna put this over this center card because both of these cards have in common is you coming from a very open heart space, coming from a very open, heartfelt way about yourself. And it's starting to spill over in all your other different connections with not only yourself but others. People can see this within you that you know your worth. They know that you value connections. However, you are smart as to how you are choosing to move within these connections. You've learned from different experiences and stuff, and you like, hey, you might fool me once, you ain't gonna fool me again. That's what it's giving. Like, yeah, we can go on a cruise. We can do a whole bunch of stuff, but please no, let me check with myself first. Let me call myself on speed dial real quick before I get into this, okay? Um, and so that's good. That's cool. Let's see what else. And let me know if this resonates. I always like when y'all leave me comments and stuff like that. I do appreciate it because the feedback be feeding. Okay. Um, because people be feeling more comfortable sending me just like messages personally through like the text number, which I don't mind that or whatever. However you choose to see fit. Again, any information to from my website down to the text number is always in any description of any video. You can't go wrong. Oh, did one flip over? Sure did. See, look, y'all get to see him with me. I like that. Oh, okay. All right now. Y'all got a lot to talk about. But that's okay because I'm talking for a lot of people. All right, let's get into it. So, I know this was the first card. And the first card is to your magic and manifestation. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here with the desires because I do feel like now that you know your worth, you definitely cultivating a lot of dope ass shit. Okay, you ain't even got to be witchy to do half of this stuff or whatever, child. It's just law of attraction. Okay, you realize you want some things and you trying to make them things happen. It is what it is. Look it up. Look it up. Okay, and then nextly, is that a word? Pause. Is Nextly a word, y'all? I feel like I was trying to say Nestle, like the chocolate company. Whatever. Okay, tangent. Um, let it go, release, and don't look back. I'm going to put this under adventure because I do feel like overall, whoever I'm talking to or whatever, you like to have fun. Okay. You like to have fun, which who don't? But your version of fun nowadays or whatever may look totally different as to what it once used to be because you have learned and you are being more safe within your connections and how you're choosing to even connect with people overall. Okay. So, and whatever it is that you may have been holding on previously in the past or whatever, confirmation that you are not only releasing and letting it go, but you're not looking back. Okay, it's literally up from here. You're doing great. And okay, because y'all outside, who is that? I'm putting this, of course, it's going under connection. Of course, why not? Are you dumb? Okay, hold on. I be getting so excited for y'all. But yes, you have celebration and dating. Okay, so somebody is really outside. That's why I said with the adventure card, I'm like, where y'all going? Where is y'all going? Because when I tell you I be the cutest fly on the wall, I just really, you know how people, they be like smiling through their phone screen or whatever, like they just be happy for that person. That be me. But you can see me in person. All right, y'all, whatever. Okay. And then lastly, we have is the justice card. Okay. Legal matters and decisions. And basically, baby, I'm going to say that this is somebody getting married. Somebody that made a decision about you and they ready to go to the altar. They not about to play with you. They like, look here, okay, you make me feel safe. Okay, I'm using my wisdom. They really done sat with themselves many times over about how they are feeling about you or whatever. And shout out to whoever I'm speaking to, both male or female. The fact that both of you, I feel like this is just a harmonic, balanced as people that I'm speaking with, where it's like y'all both know yourselves. This connection is just like really fiery, but y'all also being safe about it or whatever. Y'all using y'all wisdom, okay? Y'all not letting nothing hold y'all back. Y'all like fuck the past, okay? I want you, girl or boy, whoever, okay? Um, and so y'all trying to bring this shit into existence. Y'all really longing a true romantic, loving partnership, and I just love that with the connection. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, whatever. That is what I have for y'all. Okay, keep going and just keep fucking going. What y'all doing or whatever, it's looking real good. So if you are not, if you haven't been dating, get out and date. Okay, because child, apparently they out there. And okay, um, what you are seeking, if your longing desire overall is to date and to actually like settle down and be married and all that stuff, I'm gonna just put it to you this way: confirmation, you definitely have done a lot of internal work for whoever I'm speaking to or whatever. You've done a lot of work on yourself. And so if you were more fearful about this time around that maybe the same thing may potentially happen again that it did in the past, no, because you've actually learned from um you've cultivated more wisdom, you've gained more experiences or whatever, and now most importantly you are showing up for yourself in the ways that you need to, and the other person is going to do the same thing. You've developed a lot more discernment, okay? And baby, it's time to tie the knot. Is y'all crazy? Invite me to the wedding. No, congratulations, seriously, for whoever. Okay. And especially around this time, I know like during springtime and stuff or whatever, you get to see people plan a lot of like their engagement parties. That's why I say with the adventure, I'm telling you, like, this would be a really cool ass court. Um, they have like a lot more engagement parties, a lot more like speed dating, or just people just trying to date and be out and about in the general. People schedule their like weddings and stuff or whatever around this time because the weather is nice. I mean, why not? Shit. Okay. So do with that what you will. Um, but yes, if you needed a confirmation, it says choose the path of nope today. Okay. Nope, double nope, and hard nope. Uh-oh. Nope. This also could be somebody knowing their worth, because it need to be said, because it just popped up. But this also could be another person that knows their worth and using their wisdom and discernment while they're out here and dating, and they're being more choosy. And so you saying a lot of no, basically. Choose the path of nope today. There may be somebody that is trying to pursue you, um, and you don't think that it's a wise connection to be in. And so that's another thing that I'm getting. But I'm also rooting for the other side, okay? I mean, either way, it's all about you getting what it is that you want, okay? For both parties. If it's not conducive for both of you, where you feel like everybody is going to be able to feel safe, okay, feel heard. I really feel like this is um I don't want to say even exchange, but that's the best thing I got coming up in my head right now, y'all. But basically, this what I got for y'all, okay? So it could be you having to turn some people down in order to get what it is that you really want, okay? At the overall matter as a thing at the end of the day. Um, but it's also could be somebody that is already in their like celebratory matrimony type situation. So look, congratulations to both, because being able to have discernment enough or whatever to let people know if this is feeling off, okay? You dodge a bullet, okay? Like literally, I know people be saying that all the time, but I'm going to double down on it. Like saying no to stuff or whatever, literally a lot of times or whatever, it's protection for you and that other person. Dead ass. But that's what I have for y'all, okay? I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support, okay? If you would like to reach me in any way, shape, or form of fashion, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe around this mug. I appreciate you guys. And in the meantime, in between time, y'all be easy. Go on them adventures or whatever. Bye.